Hey guys, it's Martha Jane. I am coming to you today with my week 20 post-op VSG update. It's been a long time, a long time. Okay, so first of all, let's go over my stats. I am 32. I'm 5'9". I'm actually probably 5'8". I think I'm shrinking. But anyways, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on January 6th, 2017 at Northside Hospital with Dr. Masick here in Atlanta, Georgia. My starting weight back in August, the very beginning of August of 2016, was 540 pounds. I was 488.2 the day of surgery. Last week, the last time I came to you guys, I really have no idea how much I weighed because I don't even remember how long ago that was because I'm a terrible YouTuber. But last week I weighed in at 412.2, and this week I weighed in at 418. So that is a loss of 122 pounds from my highest weight. I've lost 70.2 pounds since the day of surgery. I have lost no weight in the last week. I've actually gained 5.8 pounds. So let's talk about that for a minute. Part of the reason that my channel has been inactive and everything is that I've been going through a lot of changes in my life. A lot of personal stuff has been happening, but also I started working. I had been a stay-at-home mom for the past 2.5 years, and I just recently started working full-time. This is my third full week of work that I'm finishing up this Friday, and that has definitely been challenging for sure. I remember things being like this when I used to work, and I thought that since I had lost weight it would go away, but it hasn't gone away yet. I retain a lot of water. So sitting at a desk all day, my feet get swollen and I retain a lot of water. Now, I'm not going to use that as an excuse for my 5-pound gain. The reason that I gained 5 pounds is because I ate like total and complete crap this week. A lot of salty, terrible food for you, fast food like twice a day while I've been working, and basically I just need to get my life together. I'm upset, but I'm just turning that upset into determination. It's almost the end of May. Today's the 26th. And so I made myself a plan for June, and I'm actually going to start this plan tomorrow, even though June doesn't start then. And I'm sorry this video is rambly all over the place. I just want to share my thoughts with you guys. I am the type of person that if I get off track, like if I stay on track, I'm good. Like if I have one good day, I can do another and another and another. But if I ever give myself permission to get off track, to go against the guidelines that I have for myself, like eating carbs and, whatever else, then it is so hard for me to stop that and have that one good day that can get me going in the right direction again. It's so hard for me, and so I have got to put together a string of good days where there are no excuses. It doesn't matter what we're doing, what's going on in my life. I have to take back control, and I have to get the most out of this opportunity as I can. I can't squander this away. This surgery, I can't do it. So I know that I'm being hard on myself. I'm not being too hard on myself. It's just necessary, it's just necessary. So, okay, I'll tell you my June plan in just a second. But first I want to get into a couple of updates, just like general updates. I was so excited because so many of my clothes are baggy, and I'm going to try to put in at the end a picture of what I'm talking about. I started out wearing like a size 34, and now I'm down to where like a 30. I have 32s, and they are really, really baggy. So I have like all these bins of clothes that were in our storage building, and most of them are size 28 because that's the size I was the longest. Most of them are 28s. So I thought that if I pulled those bins out that, sorry, it's really hot in my car. I thought if I pulled those bins out that I would be able to fit into those size 22 pants, and the shirts. I thought that I would be able to. And so I pulled those out yesterday and I started trying them on, and none of them fit me. And I remember so vividly that I was 400 pounds when my husband and I got together. So that's like 18 pounds less than I weigh now. And I could wear those 28s. But I can't wear them now. And my hips have changed a little. You know, I know that some other of you guys have experienced this where you get down to a weight that you remember being at before and you remember wearing certain things, but your body's different now. And that's just what I'm experiencing. My hips are just bigger now. They're not shrinking at the rate of everything else. So it's just something I have to deal with, and it's just frustrating. Also, my stomach is like the only thing that's shrinking, like, which is great, you know, that my stomach is shrinking, but I need my thighs to shrink a little bit too, because these pants are like falling off my waist and then I can't get them up over my thighs. Like, does that make any sense? Like, it's just, I'm just frustrated. So I'm going to kick June's ass and I'm going to get, you know, where I want to be. One of my long-term goals is, not long-term, I mean, from now to October, that's like 4 months. I want to go to the Obesity Help Conference in California, in Long Beach at the end of October. And I'll have to fly there because I live in Atlanta, obviously. And I want to be able to fly in one seat, you know? So that's not going to happen if I don't get my life together and start getting on it. I have not made time to go to the gym since I started working. And I was going very regularly. I was going every night to water aerobics. And I feel guilty for doing that because I haven't seen my son all day. So I have got to start going after he goes to bed. Luckily, my parents can stay at the house with him, and that won't be an issue. I've just got to make myself do it. Like, even if I'm tired, I just have to join Team No Excuses. You know what I mean? I have to do that. So, what else? My hair is falling out like crazy. I'm thinking about getting a couple inches cut off of it because it is falling out like crazy. I'm about to buy some Nioxin shampoo because I've heard good things about that and I want to give it a try. So I'm going to try that and see if it makes a difference, because I'm losing hair like crazy, y'all. Like crazy. I know that it happens to everyone, but it's still terrible when it happens to you. One of my little short-term goals, I have a follow-up with my surgeon, my first follow-up since about a month out, on June 12th, and I want to be $399 by then. So that's 18 pounds in 17 days, and that seems extreme, but since I gained almost 6 pounds this week, I know that I can do that. I know that I can do that easy, so I'm gonna do it. My husband just bought a jogging stroller for us, so I am going to start walking every night with my son, because if I want to spend time with him and my mind wants to use that as an excuse to not go to the gym, then I'm just going to combine those two things and we're going to go for walks. So that's my plan with that. Okay, so let's go over my bullet points for June. I'm sorry, this video is running kind of long and a little bit rambly, but I'm going to do all of these things every day of June, and I'm going to update you guys on them. 30 minutes of activity every single day, whether that's a walk with my son, like I was saying, or if I make it to the gym after he goes to bed. I want to do 3 water aerobics classes a week. I can do the one on Saturday morning because, it's Saturday. And then the other two I will have to do just by myself. I've been to enough classes where I can do it by myself after my son goes to bed. And then I want to do 3 weightlifting sessions per week. I need to start lifting weights. I just want to tone up my body, underneath my fat. At my 1-month follow-up appointment, my doctor told me that I don't need to concern myself with calories or fat, or he said carbs as well, but I know my body does best when I don't count when I stay low on my carbs. But he said you just need to eat protein. He said you need to eat only protein, and you need to count, and you need to take your vitamins, and you need to make sure that you're getting 80 to 100 grams of protein a day, and that's all you need to concern yourself with. And when you get your protein, you need to stop. And he said it doesn't matter if I eat, he wants me to eat, but he said it doesn't matter if I do a protein shake, to get there or what. He said just eat protein and that's it, and then stop eating. And that's the way to lose the most amount of weight during the first year and a half after you have your surgery, because I have so much to lose. So I have gotten away from that, so I'm going back to it. Only protein. Basically protein shakes, meat and cheese. That's my life. I do add in a scoop of greens every day because I do think there's lots of minerals in that you don't get from vitamins and, taking vitamins. And you can't have, it's not, it's not going to hurt me to get extra good stuff. And it's a scoop of greens powder. It's called Green Vibrance. I think I've talked about it before. It's really good for you. Anyways, cut the carbs. My body does best when I don't eat carbs. I feel better. I lose weight faster. I sleep better. My skin looks better. Everything. I just need to cut the carbs. I am cutting out eating out on weekdays. If my family wants to go get something, on the weekend, on Saturday or something, I will go out and I will make an appropriate food choice there. But I cannot do fast food and things like that during the week anymore. It's getting excessive and it needs to stop. I just have to nip that in the bud. Coffee. Oh, I'm killing myself with the coffee from, Dunkin' Donuts and stuff. I need to get it together. I'm not doing that anymore. During the month of June, I will only drink coffee from my house. I'm going to weigh in on June 1st and on May 1st, and then I'll weigh in weekly in between as well. But I want to see what I can really do during June, and then I can use that as a, measuring stick for the following months. Because I know that if I stick to this plan that I can really achieve really good things. What else? Oh, liquid. I have been not drinking enough water at all, like crazy, so I am going to get 1 gallon of liquid per day. The only thing that I am not going to count for that is my coffee, because coffee dehydrates you. But if I drink, like I love Diet Snapple, if I drink that, I'm going to count it, and I'm going to make sure that the majority of it is water, but I am going to count those other things. And then the other thing is getting back on my videos. I love making videos and I love watching videos, and so I'm going to get back to my weekly updates, and then I'll probably actually throw some extra things in there, like what I eat in a day and things like that. But that's my plan for June. It's pretty strict, but I am determined to string together, how many days does June have? 30? I'm determined to string together 30 good days and really see what my maximum potential is for progress, because I think that I can really achieve a great loss for June and really make some changes in my body. And part of my motivation for this is those clothes that I was telling you about. I have so many cute summer clothes that are size 28, so I don't want to jack around and not make enough progress and then be a 28 in the winter and miss the opportunity to wear all those clothes. I know that sounds crazy, but whatever motivates you, I guess. Okay, this has been a long video. I'm sorry, guys, that it's so long, but yeah, that's my plan. That's where I've been. That's what's happening. And that's what we're going to do going forward. So I thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I hope that you have a great weekend. And I will see you next week.